Hip hop culture is the biggest culture in the world, first and foremost. But there are tiers to hip hop. Now, Diddy was able to work his way up into the private sector where you're rubbing shoulders with other CEOs, other business owners, other heads of media. So the situation is you're not going to see Moneybagg Yo at a political fundraiser. You'll see Diddy there.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Real life street stars. Hold on. We got us one, man. Big homie CC.
What's the word, brother?
Man, you've been making waves on the internet, going crazy. Welcome to the couch, man.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Before we even get started, for those that need to find out what the CC stands for, how you got your name, Big Homie, can you break that down for me real quick?
Yeah, so CC stands for Cold Click. That's the homies, that's the team. And Big Homie came because people just started calling me that. You know what I'm saying? Because my name was Killer my whole life.
Yeah.
But like over like the last 7 years, people started calling me Big Homie. And I just stuck.
Is that a name you appreciate, a Killer? Like, that don't seem like it gets you in a lot of rooms.
Yeah, so I was happy with the rebrand.
Right, okay, bet.
Got to be, man. Now we got a big homie in Dallas, so when people see this come on, they're gonna be like, "Oh, they got big homie." Nah, this big homie CC.
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, I want to shout out Cam Capone.
Shout out Cam Capone, my boy.
He really ran with what you were saying, your narrative a while back, and I don't know if people were picking up what you were putting down.
Fact. He spoke highly of y'all too.
Okay, much love. Shout out Cam, but
yes, sir.
Let's just go and jump right into it, man. We're gonna go through your history, of course, as far as your NFL career, your life as celebrity bodyguard, coming up in Chicago. But before we even get to it, we got to talk about the Diddy in the room.
For sure.
Right now, I just got to get your take on it.
All right.
With what's going on in the world, because I don't want to say this just America, but this is the world looking at America now and seeing what's going on not only with Diddy, but all the celebrities that are being named and lawsuits that are coming out and people are taking it more serious now. Did you personally see this coming? And if so, how long ago?
Right. So me personally, I definitely seen it coming. Like 2013 was when I really first started speaking out about this because he was booked to host an event in Chicago at a nightclub called The Vibe on 1534 North Kingsbury. I was head of security at this venue. And whenever celebrities would come through, the owner and the general manager, shout out PJ Khan and shout out Joey Vartanian, they would send me with celebrities after the club. So I ended up at one of his events. And a gentleman I used to work for, his name is David Arrington. He used to not work for, work with. He was a security like me, big, strong, intimidating dude. Come to find out, he was double dipping. You feel me? He was getting hired as a sex worker, and when I got to the event, he was there. And
as a bodyguard or?
No, he was there as a performer. Right. So that gentleman's incarcerated right now. He ended up killing his boyfriend, stealing his car, all type of stuff. So he crashed out. So that's how I ended up even knowing about this type of stuff. So, and when I got to the party, all the waitresses was topless. They had like...
You're the second person to say that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, everybody, the waitresses was topless. Like they had like dancers in cages, naked. I seen a few people had like lions on leashes and stuff like that. You feel me? And then once they came out to collect everybody's phones, that's when I said, I'm going to the car. Y'all got it. Because I seen the Diddy guy holding hands with two vampire-looking dudes, like they was off Twilight. You feel me? So if you ever at a celebrity party, you see street dudes kicking in, the females, when you see the vampires come in, somebody case getting touched. Better be on point, bro. Oh no.
Do you feel like you have the spirit of discernment to like know when you see a man or a woman that know they on some like you said the guy you was working with was a whole sex worker, and I don't
I was suspicious of him.
Okay,
for sure. You know, any person who worked private security at a high level, you know, I get this from my mom, the spirit of discernment. That's something she always said, exact words. So salute to you. And, you know, if you do this job at a high level, you can look into somebody's eyes and tell if they're a killer. You can look in their eyes and tell if they're a get money person. You can look in their eyes and tell if, you know, they get a little extra wild. You feel me? Oh, bro.
Would you say this is one of the most uncomfortable situations you've been in, or?
No.
Okay.
Because I mean, like, if you know, like, the celebrity world is mostly losers. You feel me? They just got money. Like, you know, they not player. Like, they're not kind to people. They don't know how to talk to females. And most of them are, like I said, celebrity world is Zesselmania, man. Period.
You got to trademark that movie.
It's Zesselmania. You know, I done been in real. I done been in real life and death situations. Like I done, yeah.
I've heard a lot of rumors of people say that Diddy's a gangster. Is Diddy a gangster? Being around him,
He not a pushover. He a tough cake toucher, bro. I'll tell you that much, bro. Like,
tough cake toucher.
for sure, bro. Like,
you had said you had seen a scene where he came up to a young dude and choked him and said, "You either want to get with God or
grabbed the man by his throat."
Yeah.
He was like, "You want to walk with God or you want to be a roach, nigga?"
That's some gangster shit to say.
And I'm looking like,
that's some Frank
damn.
Lucas shit.
So
I'm like, damn, why you? I'm like, you gonna let him grab you like that? Because bro, he real touchy feely, so that's how he discern if he gonna try to. If you let him touch you a little too much,
he knows.
Yeah, he gon' he might grab your jaws or something. You gotta be on point.
So he's been charged with rape.
Right.
Do you get that from him being around him? Like he could rape somebody? Is that?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Just today, CBS, one of the news stations released another lawsuit of a 13-year-old boy, where him, well, maybe it was a girl. So someone 13 years old at a VMA party, after party, that him and another celebrity assaulted, raped, whatever the word they want to use. When that story came out, or when the first story of that came out, they said, ain't no way that this man here will be with underage people, boy or girl. But it's like almost too many cases. What are your thoughts when you hear underage in Diddy in the same sentence of any type of sexual contact?
People said the same thing about R. Kelly. You know, they said that there's no way, and it turned out to be true. What I've learned is, like the most, I've been to Billionaires Row. Like the most wealthiest guys I ever met have strange quirks, I would say. Like some of the richest dudes I know, you know, they like being tied up and things along those lines. And there are 150,000 unaccounted for children that cross the border every year that are unaccounted for. There is a certain level of darkness that comes with levels of high wealth, because Rook just asked me right now that I think that he could rape somebody. You know, these are people who are not used to being told no. And like, I know a gentleman who has a yacht, right? The yacht probably costs like $200 million. And there's an entire staff that stays on this yacht. They stay for 6 months, the other staff come. for the next 6 months. So if you got enough money, you can buy a person. You can buy their time. So that's the level of what's going on.
Now, there's been a lot of alleged saying that him with different celebrities in videos exist, both male and female.
Correct.
Do you know that to be true?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I seen some stills of some tapes being shot.
Now we live in the world of the deep fake and AI. Is it possible that could be created or crafted and sold?
So it's kind of hard to fake CCTV footage, simply because it's time stamped and the pixels in that camera. Any AI footage, the pixels is way higher than a normal camera.
For sure.
So, you got to take that into consideration.
I think I'm gonna Google everyone who has a $200 million yacht. And we're gonna line this. We're gonna get close.
It's hundreds of guys who got.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah. Okay.
Rook, didn't you say you wanted a yacht?
Yeah.
200 million. 200 million.
I'm scared to get money now. Bro,
it's getting scary.
It's not the money that changes people, because if you a man who get money, you know that this money is a tool.
Right.
It's not your identity. And I'm sure there are things that you wouldn't do for money.
Right.
So it's not the money that changes people.
Rook always told me money only amplifies who you really are.
Yeah, you don't really know who you are until you get some money.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let you have anything in the world that you want. I'm gonna throw you with. Speaking of, we're gonna jump around this interview a lot, so we're gonna come back to things, but let's just stay with R. Kelly. You came up in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You actually went to school with the victim that was on that tape?
Yeah, at Providence St. Mel.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, for what you know, because back in 2003, I think his case, he got acquitted in 2008, is because there was no victim.
Right.
From your knowledge of what you feel, why was the victim not coming forward in that scenario?
Money.
No, so we're talking about the 13-year-old girl on the camera.
14, man. Come on, man. Come on, don't do it. Don't do him like that.
That's 13-year-old.
People gotta understand something. I grew up around this guy.
Yeah.
My uncle is his personal pastor.
Oh, shit.
So I used to go to a church called Carter Temple on 79th and Wabash. That was R. Kelly's church. He's been in my uncle's house. My uncle have taken me to where he was at to try to get him to hire me. And my first experience with him, I said I was good. I don't even want to get involved with this. The man told me, now mind you, he stripped naked in front of all of us in the locker room, which is not too crazy in a locker room, but everybody else got clothes on. He strips naked and he tells us that he's getting ready to get married to music. He got a 7-foot-tall gold harp made. He got married to that harp in a mansion in Indianapolis. The man shooting from half court. He got a whole team of dudes who they just get the ball and pass it to him so he can shoot from half court.
Oh, okay. That's amazing.
And one of them little females was there with him that was on the TV saying, yeah, she was there. Yeah, I seen her there.
Wow.
Before we hold on. I want to because before we get out too far into this, you play football, correct?
Yes.
You suffered some head injuries, maybe?
Yeah, I had a few concussions, for sure.
Okay. But you are of sane, sound in mind, right?
Yeah, because I quit.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm asking you this because a lot of people believe that we draw certain individuals in and there's no validity to what they're saying. And we just grab random people and for a viral moment.
Right.
But I just want everybody to know you have sound mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because,
They know him.
Yeah. Like I'm not under the act that some people are under.
Right.
You can visit my YouTube channel, Big Homie Vlogs, and I got several receipts on that on my YouTube. You can see my client list. You see the first check I ever got paid was $420,000 for doing this job. So
Very
like,
transparent.
if you see me right here, you getting fact. Like I'm not about to embellish or invent details. You know, everything that I'm going to say can be fact checked. And yeah, so
speaking of facts, R. Kelly loved going to McDonald's.
for sure.
Do you feel just knowing the man that was more so because he had mentioned that his mama used to always take him, that was just more so the urge of McDonald's? Or do you feel that was of a predatory nature? Just your feeling on it.
That was just McDonald's.
Okay,
Because
McDonald's.
he like eating fried chicken with greens, and he like eating cookies and shit like that. Like,
I say McDonald's ain't got no damn fried chicken or greens, but he must love whatever McDonald's. I know Chicago has a rock and roll McDonald's, I believe, a very big one. That's like the main.
and you know, we love our mamas, bro.
Come on, man.
You feel me? So like, if you get a memory of your mama going to get the double cheeseburger, you're going to get a double cheeseburger.
So, what are your thoughts? And again, we're moving all over the place, but with R. Kelly, for you to see what happened with Aaliyah, and even for Dame Dash to come out saying that even he's questioning like Aaliyah's death, and he's talking about the Jay-Z and R. Kelly's relationship, and his relationship with R. Kelly as well. This was going on back in the 90s. Like, what do you feel has changed for us to care now when it was right in our face in the 90s?
Well, media is powerful. And if you look up the deaths of most billionaires or people as important, they died in a plane crash. Look at Evgeny Prigozhin. Prigozhin was the leader of the Wagner Group, the largest militia in the world powered by Russia. When he died, his plane went down randomly after he challenged Putin. Look at Kobe's death. As soon as he had the lawsuit with the energy company, his helicopter goes down. Look at all the crypto billionaires who died last year, all plane crash.
Yeah, there was a Nigerian from Lagos that died going to the Super Bowl, I believe, and he was about to make a major purchase in Nigeria, that could have made him a quick billionaire. He was already a multi-millionaire and just gone. I'm like, whole family.
Yeah, because you got to understand something. Like, if one person is becoming a billionaire, someone else is going to zero. That's just the way of business. It's how the world works. So,
So there's not enough money for everybody.
The thing is, there is enough opportunity for everybody, but smart businessmen corner the market.
Sure.
So someone is going to get left out in the cold. That's just the way of economics.
Now, Diddy was, he had sued the liquor company. I forget the name. It was a hard name for me to pronounce, but he pretty much won the lawsuit. But it was explained that in these lawsuits there's a morality clause. Do you think that his battle against this liquor company could have been what set this off actually, or was this only inevitable?
Well, you gotta look at it. We all thought he owned Ciroc.
For sure.
He felt like eventually he would be able to get some ownership stake. He didn't. And these issues really started for him once he went after them. Because shortly thereafter, he sold Revolt TV. And anybody who follows him, Revolt TV was his baby. He worked hard on that.
Facts.
So once that was sold, I knew the end was near at that point. Because, just like Gucci Mane, when he went to jail, he passed his artist contracts off to people who can hold them and fulfill the details while he was gone. That's what they do. They pass it off to people who can put it in a shell corporation. Because you can have a corporation that have an anonymous owner. So once I seen Revolt get sold, I knew the end. I knew there was going to be a tumultuous path for him for sure.
Did you feel like it was Diddy's, or do you feel like he was careless towards leading up to this? Like, just I know you had mentioned him, just the way he's moving. He's even him coming to New York, lollipops. Do you feel like he was moving like very careless to where like that's why you don't have a bond? That's why you weren't strategic enough in this whole thing.
Absolutely, because the agreement was that as long as his private jet wasn't in the same state as him, he would be able to stay on the street. The moment that jet came in New York, he got arrested.
Mm.
And then you got to think about it, like, they got him on audio, calling witnesses, trying to get them to change the story. That's extremely careless.
Yes.
It's almost as if he was used to having someone protecting him.
They say he's snitching on Jay-Z. Is that a real thing?
You don't want to say Jay-Z on here, bro. Out of respect to y'all, you don't want to say his name on
Okay,
here.
so that's good.
For sure.
All right, so we're gonna they say they're snitching. Diddy's snitching. Is that a real thing?
Have we ever really seen an indictment where the details were sealed? We only really seen that with Epstein. And the only chance he has to not get a life sentence is to cooperate.
Right.
Wait, and you mentioned that Diddy may not make it out alive.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. See, when you say something like definitely, I got to get your take on it because we seen what happened with Epstein and we seen the, like you said, a sealed indictment. Don't know what's in it.
Right.
We hear stories of stars paying off lawsuits and keeping their name out of the news. Like, do you feel like there's something that's bigger than even Diddy that is at stake of failing?
Yeah, definitely. So if anybody pays attention to the political climate in our country right now, the FBI is at risk of getting disbanded.
For sure.
We're coming up on a new election. Now, the week that he was indicted, the head of Sony Music, Randy Goodman, stepped down.
Yep.
CEO of Warner, Kaz Kobayashi, stepped down. CEO of 300 Entertainment, Kevin Lyle, stepped down. And the CEO of Nike, John Donahue, all stepped down one in the same week. Then we see the mayor of New York, his name Eric, get indicted. And then now we see the guy Reeves from Abercrombie get indicted for sex trafficking. So the sex trafficking investigators, the group of guys who do that, is a small group, probably about 50, 60 people. So the same people who investigated him also were investigating him and these other people. So you got to always watch the trickle effect when it comes down to it. So for sure.
Now, we were talking about him contacting witnesses and how careless that was. Do you think it's because of this drug addiction that he has?
That's a great question. So I'll say this. Any man who I know who did ecstasy for more than 4 years straight, they all have a trans girlfriend right now.
Y'all got what?
Any man that I knew personally who did ecstasy more than 4 years straight have a trans girlfriend right now. And, you live in a false sense of reality when you always high. When he got arrested with a drug called toosi, which is a mixture of ecstasy and cocaine.
Yes.
Now, cocaine can cause impotence. Mm-hmm. Ecstasy counteracts that. So you're taking a combination of drugs and you got arrested with it while you under indictment.
It's just, you can't make it up.
Can't make this up.
Let me ask you, because the pink cocaine was found in Liam Payne's One Direction system, and they felt like he, accidentally fell off the roof. of his hotel. But have you seen anybody dealing with pink cocaine and what effects it causes? Do you even know what pink cocaine is?
Pink cocaine is called toosi. They dye it with food coloring, and sometimes they put flavor in it, but it's a mixture of cocaine and ecstasy.
Would it cause you to do things like maybe jump off of a roof?
So look, if hypothetically speaking, if someone came to me and said, look, I need this person to die, the two easiest ways to get away with murder is for someone to take a large fall or a car crash. Just look up how many people in the last month died from falling out of a window.
So you were discussing about all the heads that of different companies that had to step down. You know, whenever I think of Pete Diddy, I think of just a rap mogul, but you don't really look at him as having all these connections with all these different facets of, as far as out of entertainment, like, is hip hop music really that ingrained in so many different levels of life to where you have a person like P. Diddy associating with a head of Nike, or just like, I'm just saying, for an example, like a nigga like Moneybagg Yo, I wouldn't imagine if he get taken down like somewhere in IBM. There's the head of IBM is stepping down,
right.
or the head of Calvin Klein is,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how ingrained is hip hop into other fields of industry?
Right. So hip hop culture is the biggest culture in the world, first and foremost. But there are tiers to hip hop. Now, Diddy was able to work his way up into the private sector where you're rubbing shoulders with other CEOs, other business owners, other heads of media. So the situation is, you're not going to see Moneybagg Yo at a political fundraiser. You'll see Diddy there. You see what I'm saying? So I've been to fundraising events. You know, they might have some artwork for sale. The opening bid for some of the artists is going to be $1 million. So you go, Moneybagg Yo, probably getting 40, 50,000 a show. He's signed to somebody. So he's not going to get his streaming revenue. He's not going to really own his masters. So that's why you see him signing other artists. Like, most rappers are just simply financially not on the level to be able to impact that community of people.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what that's.
And no disrespect to Moneybagg Yo.
Salute Moneybagg Yo.
Yeah,
Sure,
he's an awesome artist. But speaking to that, the murder of young Dolph.
Yep.
And we just watched his killers get their time. But they also implicated CMG, which implicates Yo Gotti. And we know Yo Gotti is a multimillionaire, owns with all the things that he owns, and would we say he's in the upper echelon of the? Can he exist in these spaces?
Let's Google Yo Gotti's net worth.
You got it?
I want to say, I'm pulling it. Okay, they got it listed as 100 million.
Yeah, so if your net worth is 100 million, you probably have 50 million liquid capital. So let's put some in perspective.
Right.
Elon Musk is donating $45 million a month to Donald Trump's campaign.
That's wild business.
So in 2 months, he's donated Yo Gotti's net worth to Donald Trump's campaign. So that should give you some perspective.
Right. For sure.
Yeah. I haven't really met many rappers with money. Like, most rappers that I meet are living middle class. So like, if you see them with the 200,000 stack, that's all they got.
Yeah.
For sure, that's all they got.
Why do we because this particular platform was built off of the love of hip hop and music.
For sure.
But it's hard to run a business off hip hop and music.
Yeah.
So why is it that rappers are so broke?
First and foremost, you got to really think about it. Remember that song by Birdman? What did he say? I got everything in my mama name.
Yeah.
Come on now, that's just poor money morals right there.
Right.
And then most of us come from a street element. So, you can't just go down to the bank and buy $1 million house without getting indicted. So the rap game is entertainment. Like, I remember when the gangsters would take their homie who not a killer, but he can rap. This our rapper. We pushing behind him.
Right.
Now they want you to be a killer, a robber, a drug dealer, and a rapper. It's a flux in the game. You feel me? So like the jewelry y'all got on right now is way better than most rappers that I see.
Oh, God.
You feel me?
Shout out KD. Shout out KD Gym City.
Setting on that right there.
Yeah.
And like his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He got baguettes, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. And shout out
But
KD
you can
Customs.
tell y'all really into jewelry.
Yeah.
Well, rappers is getting that. They gonna hand them that. Like the label is finna pay for that. They not finna. We used to get people's jewelry back. And we stopped after we said, wait a second, man. You just paid us $10,000 to go get back a CZ chain? Because if your chain gets took in the rap game, your career finna go down.
Right.
Yeah.
So imagine that. You go somewhere to do a show, they take a fake chain from you, and then now you gotta pay some real gangsters to go get it back for you. You just got $15,000 for the show. You gotta pay them 10. You leaving from out of town with 5 bands.
Man, yeah. Dirty gang. Shit. Fuego. Let me ask you, Jamie Foxx just recently posted a video of his upcoming Halloween party featuring Chris Brown. It looks like it's gonna be crazy. You had made mention about Jamie Foxx, or he had made mention himself in a special talking about his almost losing his life, and his hospitalization was due to Diddy. There are stories of him getting beat up and getting put, but I know he was on a movie set, but something from an altercation or something from drug related that was given to him.
Diddy will pull up and get wild with you by himself.
Oh.
Like he's not soft. So that's the whole thing with him. Like,
Yeah, pull up and take something like it.
bro, he'll pull up and, bro, he slapped Drake.
He did, and everyone looked over that.
Oh, I'm not gonna call him a gangster. But he be on some tough shit, bro. And it'll piss you off. Like with his son with the lip gloss on and the waves all the time.
Yeah.
He swear he a gangster, bro. I been like, bro, we'll get crazy with you in here.
I mean, anyone who probably do a line of cocaine will feel all kind of invincible. Will feel all kind of courageous.
With money?
With money, I believe they'll do a lot outside a normal man, who's rational. and just say, let me post up. But let me get your take on with Jamie Foxx, because mind you, Diddy parties and Jamie Foxx parties were the two black Hollywood elite parties that you would always hear about. That was like, you gotta be there to see it. For him to say that I was hospitalized possibly because of something that happened with Diddy.
He thought he was gonna tell.
Ooh.
So look, I'm a shout out Big Duga, my right hand man. Shout out folks. He have a very interesting Jamie Foxx story. I don't know if you know about this or seen it.
No.
Give us a Cliff Notes.
I'm gonna let him come on here and tell that, but I'll say this though.
I know he said something about Jamie Foxx in a bathroom
It wasn't Jamie Foxx in the bathroom, it was his party.
Okay, it's his party, and then the bathroom situation went down.
Now look, bro, dude got my right-hand man, bro. Like, me and him been outside together 15 years. But that's small. Bro. Like, he the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of them. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, you know, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, you know, the risk of dying is high, dude got gonna make sure he there. That's what he like to do.
Right.
But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we getting $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my other name, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I say, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with them. About 30 seconds go, I hear, you got a gun. So I'm like, I instantly know, I say, fucking do God. I look over there, I see he got joined up and it's out. And he pointed it at somebody. He said, hey man, everybody get on the ground. So now here I go. I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over here. 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody pants at their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm like, dude, what you just see? He say, bro, these motherfuckers in here all pulling each other. I'm like, what you mean? He say, man, sword fighting in here. We gotta go. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Dugard.
Shout out Big Dugard.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Dugard. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these, bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stood. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody on ecstasy and cocaine. They sipping liquor. There's no females here. You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 a.m. saying, "I'm at the hotel." And he's like, yeah, well, who there? Like, pull up, it's just me. And I'm like, when you hear these stories from different people, back then, it's like, when it's coming from one entity, it don't hit as hard, but when it start coming from all over, you're like, wait a minute. Like,
let me ask you right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Joker been out kicking it. He having a good weekend. It's Saturday, about 2 o'clock in the morning. You laid down, chilling, probably got a lady with you. You had a few drinks.
Of course.
And you get a phone call. Grown man, 2 a.m., telling you to come to his hotel. And you say, oh, what we doing? We talking about some business? Oh, no. We just finna chill. We can't chill in the morning? We can't go get lunch? He wants you to come over there right now. He forcing the issue. What you finna say, bro?
I'm gonna let my lady say it for me. I'm gonna let
you at the crib. Brooke, you at the crib. You just got done kicking it all day. You counting up, your day over.
No.
Rook, what you up to right now? Look, man, I'm over here at the room right now, man. Just come pull up and chill with me. You gonna be like, man, what?
So,
what you finna say?
So, like...
Fast, what you finna say?
I wouldn't even answer the phone.
Come on!
And these look. Listen, hold on, no.
A billionaire calls your phone.
No, fuck that. No. I'm in the bed with my lady. These are my brothers.
A billionaire calls.
These are my brothers. They call me at 2 a.m. I will talk to them in the morning. Matter of fact,
it ain't about how much money they get.
You know what I'm saying? But a nigga might. Have you answered the phone?
So you gonna say?
I'm gonna answer the phone.
What we got going on?
No. Yeah, I'm gonna say. What's the plan?
Inquire.
Yeah, I'm gonna inquire. and my girl gonna be like, "Who that?" I'm gonna say it's on
She
speakerphone.
Like, who the fuck is
who the fuck is that? Diddy.
On the gas, bro. Now you in the jam.
See,
now.
hold on.
Even picked up. That's she on my ass now.
Look, bro.
I shouldn't even answer the phone.
Look. Depending on what kind of clothes I have on, like I don't even answer the phone for a nigga if I have on, like if I'm in my boxers.
Not even thinking about it.
What if he's blowing your phone up?
That's instant. Nigga, you a billionaire. What you calling me for?
911.
You right, nigga. Call the law.
911.
I can't help you right now, bro.
Look, we can't even spin at this hour, nigga.
We can't even slide right now. What's over with?
Call me in the morning, nigga. 8 a.m. Nigga, got me.
8 a.m. I'm bright and early. I'm on point.
So I gotta ask about the viral clip when Diddy's sitting down. I want to say I think that Drink Champs, and he says, "Fabulous." He's like, why don't you party with me? You don't party with me no more. What?
No, why don't you party with me?
Yeah, why don't you party
How
with me?
many men have y'all called daddy outside y'all father?
Who said?
I ain't call my daddy. He was like, hey, dad.
That name's Tom.
Right, I'll call him bro before I say that.
What?
Bam.
Hey, what up, fam? Phone now on bro grade.
Why you think Fabulous didn't be like, bro, why you calling me daddy?
Bro, Fab, you didn't see Fab face? He already know. Look how Jada Kiss was looking. He looking like, man, he go puff with this bullshit.
It's funny because it didn't age well. It hits different now because it's like, damn, he was goddamn. So let me ask you, Bobby Valentino,
right?
You bodyguard for him, even at one of the Diddy situations or a Diddy-esque event,
right?
He has said to you, man, I done got so much pussy that pussy don't even
excite him.
Don't even excite him no more.
But he was there with 2 females. He had 2 girlfriends at the time. He had 2 females with him. I'm thinking they was normal females. They wasn't normal though.
I mean,
and this is one of them situations.
Abnormal? I'm just focused.
Look, man, they went to go drain the snake, man. I tell you.
Oh shit! Man.
Yeah.
And if you type him up, he done got caught with several Transformers.
Yeah, it's crazy because again, we had I did an interview with Bobby Valentino and Chingy, and they opted to do it together. And as I did it together, we also interviewed Sydney Starr here.
They were all together?
No, just Chingy and Bobby. They said they had to do the interview together. So we interviewed Sydney Starr, and she brings up the whole Chingy stuff and like, this is water under the bridge and blah blah blah. But I'm looking at the connection of it. I'm like, man, for that story to be a thing, and then Sydney and then Chingy, it just looks away.
First and foremost, I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, please.
Salute real life production.
Yes.
Salute Joker. Salute Rook. Salute Fab. You've been outside a long time, bro. You done seen a lot of stuff, bro. You know when something look fishy.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You probably know, like, hold on, man. The back door open right now. They probably, just like y'all know, bro. When something look a little weird, you get that feeling.
Right.
It's not all a coincidence, bro.
Well, I'll say this. We born and raised, this Dallas, Texas shit. So you don't see a lot of that Hollywood shit going on in Dallas. H-Town maybe.
It's a different culture. It's a different culture down there.
But Miami, LA, New York, like celebrities, here it's a different culture. There's a lot of thuggery. Like, you got to get down.
Slap down here playing like that. Bro.
Yeah, you don't see, like some shit like that. You just wouldn't see.
Bro,
so
it's different down here, bro. In the South, everything ain't the same.
Yeah.
Like Texas men, it's a lot different than other cities and states, bro. Like, Texas men got a different confidence. Like most Texas dudes think they better than most other niggas.
It's his own country. Goddamn it, it's his damn.
Nobody disagree with me.
Right. We ain't gonna disagree with you. We ain't.
Correct.
We damn near all. We are. It's like Afghanistan.
Y'all brothers. I'm sure y'all argue and shit from time to time.
Yeah.
But y'all brothers. Y'all shit built on mutual respect.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And y'all gonna hold each other accountable. Y'all wouldn't be able to do all of this shit without having accountability.
Come on.
Right.
So if one of them take you to a party and niggas pulling out the Magic Dragon,
Right.
you can be like, what the fuck? What y'all? You ready to fight one of them?
Facts.
It's a different vibe, bro. It's a different energy. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask: these parties that you normally go to, these where you're being hired to protect whoever it is for that night, what state has the wildest shit gone down in? New York, Florida, California? Like, where have you seen some shit like
California,
California, Los Angeles,
by far.
shit.
Beverly Hills to be exact.
Oh shit, not
By far.
Shit.
By far.
Okay.
You know, what made you want to get into the guarding profession?
So basically, bro, when I was growing up, my dad had bodyguards because one day the FBI came to the house, and by law, if they know it's a threat against your life, they gotta come tell you. So FBI come to the crib, tell him it's a threat against his life, there's a contract on his life, et cetera, et cetera. So he ended up hiring bodyguards. So I had 2 guys with me all day, 2 guys with my brother, or a guy with my brother, somebody with my grandmother, and like 5 dudes with him. So I was able to see it at a young age, and I liked it, bro. Like I said, you know what, I could do this.
Now, you got your regular bouncing ass nigga and, maybe a nigga who guard. But how do you make it to that high level where you're actually working with real clientele and guarding like professionals and different celebrities?
So for me personally, I would say this. Growing up in like the hood and shit like that, like I give my father props for this, and my mama too, she a school teacher. Like they always stress my education and that I speak proper grammar. And the fact that I spoke proper grammar, people in the hood, he think he white because I speak properly. So that would lead me to have to kick a lot of ass, you feel me? Because they think you sweet, and I ain't have I had a baby face forever, and I'm always the biggest dude. So, I had to be vicious on motherfuckers, bro. So I just carried that mean streak as I got older. And then when I was done with football, I had started my security business. And long live my big bro, Meech, man, bro, I used to get wild with people, bro. And ever so often, somebody will see that, like, man, I just saw what you just did, man. Here, take my card, man. I'm gonna plug you with somebody to give you my cut. So people will hear about me, and then word of mouth will spread, and then I'm getting booked. And then, bro, I was crazy. I'm putting ads on Craigslist, taking any job, crazy job.
Have you ever bodyguarded for any type of drug dealer or street nigga?
Hell yeah. That was the first people who ever paid me some real money. Before I got into corporate shit. Oh yeah, for sure.
When do you as far as that level, when do you decide this is too much for me? Like what have you seen and you're like, I can't, nigga, you ain't finna have me in the feds?
Well, right here, look at this. This fake.
Oh shit.
You see it right here?
Yeah.
Shootout. Lost my front teeth. I got a skin graft right here. Motherfucker, my homie lost his eye. Dude got the bullet in the foot. Yeah, I'll tell you, I've been in more shootouts than a lot of guys been on dates. So and then bro, when my nephew got born, I knew it was time for me to quit. Because when my nephew was born, it put forgiveness in my heart.
Wow. You're soft.
And it changed me. And I said, it's time to go to the internet, because if you're not a complete monster, bro, you can't do this job at a high level without dying. Yeah. Facts.
So hold on. Let me ask, would you have took a job from 6ix9ine to bodyguard for him?
No.
No amount of
Long
money.
live Shadow. Shadow was his bodyguard. Long live, bro.
What happened to Shadow? What happened to Shadow?
He had a heart attack in his sleep, died.
Wow.
But I wasn't but I don't take rappers no more. I don't do the rapper thing. Because like most rappers not really gangster. So like they don't really know how this world really works. And then like cause they have money, they think that they outranking people, but really you just the money for the game. And so like, yeah, I don't really do the rapper thing no more because like most of them, like they money, like if it's no shows booked, they down bad. I don't got time for that shit. You feel me? And then like, you know, bro, like I'm tired I'm done. I don't really want to be violent no more.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you know, I promised my mom at a certain age I would stop. You feel me?
Right.
And you know, I'm 36, bro. You know, I'm blessed, bro. Like each one of these bullet holes on my arm was a close call. I could have died. So you know what I'm saying? Bro, I got chopper tatted on my arm, bro. Like I got Savage on my face, bro. Like this is my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's a time and place for everything, though.
Right.
So you gotta know when it's all right now.
Now you bodyguard for Gucci Man.
Okay, I wasn't his direct bodyguard.
You was at an event that he was there for.
So what happened was when he was in town, my homie was his security, but he started getting crazy with everybody because he a real gangster, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying. He's more of that life.
Playing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
he of that life.
Yeah, he gonna smoke your ass, and he'll fight you. He'll take you on a high speed chase and everything. Like, he get crazy.
Yeah.
So like when they had called me, because I guess he had barricaded himself in the hotel room with the back end. And he said, fuck y'all, I ain't doing shit. I'm not going to no more shows. Man, bro, so they get a call at me like, man, we got to get him out the hotel. I said, well, he gonna smoke us, bro. Like, what we gonna come beat on his door? He finna pop us, bro. Like, yeah, so I was never his direct bodyguard, but my only interaction was that scene, for sure.
To deal with that, though, that is, like you said, some rappers just aren't gangster, but some.
The ones that's really gangster, bro, end up being CEOs. Because the rich dudes is dangerous, bro. Man.
Yeah.
You don't get to that high level of millions without being a monster,
Wolf,
bro.
yeah,
Sure. Not even a wolf, bro. Because wolves step in traps, bro.
Mm.
You feel me? Like, and then wolves got to hunt with a pack, bro.
Mm.
But at a certain level,
Trying to something else.
sure, bro.
Mm.
Sure.
Shootouts.
For sure.
What kind of feeling is that to be getting shot at and shooting at somebody? Like what type of energy do you have? Like, how do you turn that? Can you turn it on? Can you turn it off? Do you be scared? Do you enjoy it?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The most fun I ever had in my life was doing shit like that. I'm not
Don't say
gonna lie.
shooter. Don't inspire the young kids, man.
I'm not.
He's just telling the truth.
Like it's a two-part situation. Right. I never harmed nobody who didn't deserve it. You feel me? No women or kids were ever victimized or anything I had going on. The rush you get, bro, when you know if I'm not on my P's and Q's, I'm gonna die, one of my brothers is gonna die. The camaraderie you get with your homies, like that feeling when that switch is hit, it's addictive.
Right.
Like that right there, some people don't talk about.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I always tell the shorties this. When you jump, like you got the field and then you got the water. In the field, everybody is on an even playing ground. But when you get in that water, bro, there's different creatures in that water. So keep that in mind. Because I see a lot of guys with switches but no bulletproof vests. No ballistic armoring on nothing. No weapons training. Or no marksman drills. No nothing. Just a switch. Your gun don't make you bulletproof. I've seen men die with their gun in their hand.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
As far as bodyguarding somebody, what type of money you have to make for you to put your life in danger when someone asks you to bodyguard them, knowing they could have a price on their head or something like that? What would make you take that job?
Well, first and foremost, you got to have a catastrophic life insurance plan. Got to have that. Then, before you take a job, you have to do something called a threat assessment. Because in order for you to mitigate risk, you have to know the details of the risk entailed.
Yeah.
So there have been several jobs I did not take.
Right.
My business really got based on protecting women because there's only a few people who want to kill a female. They husband or a stalker.
Yeah.
2 people that's emotionally charged. You can easily deal with that because they're dealing off emotion. They finna come beat on the door, smash the windows, they gonna hide in the backyard, stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
What do you do when you catch a stalker or a nigga like that? Like, I mean,
Got him down, man.
Y'all get a shot.
Yeah.
Got him down, man.
This shit'll get crazy.
Like, cause I mean, shit, I feel like, nigga, I'm gonna have my way with you. Pretty much. Within
Now, when you say have your way, what type of things you thinking about?
Nah, you know, you stalking this young lady, you know you're not supposed to be over here, you got a restraining order. Nigga, I'm finna ram your head into some shit. I'm finna throw you through a pain.
Take you out of bounds.
Yeah, for sure.
It's finna get ugly for you. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, we gonna make sure you cry and shit on yourself and stuff like that.
You gonna
For sure. Like, cause you gotta make you bro, like, only thing men respect is danger, bro. Like, so like, and the only thing that, so you gonna have to give a motherfucker PTSD for them not to want to repeat that. You know what I'm saying?
And then so just with the hands, what would you say your most difficult fight has been? Like, what was the nigga that really gave you that run for your money?
And was he smaller than you?
Man, just recently, probably about 3 weeks ago, bro, I had a job with this poker player, and he lost probably like 90,000. He was hurt. He lost that 90. I thought he wanted to cry. So we walking out, and he see this Korean dude standing in the front, minding his business. He called himself slapping the Korean dude, trying to pick on him. Korean dude was no joke. I ain't gonna lie, like, I tried to get my hands on him, like he got out of that quick.
Jackie Chan.
Like, cut my hand with something. Like, he was the man dropped on the ground and legs swept a motherfucker. He was throwing knees, elbows. The man jumped, kneed me in the ribs. I say, man, we gotta get the fuck away from him, bro. He wasn't no joke. He was little. Yeah, like he was. I think
He
like,
leg sweep somebody.
a bystander. He thought dude was in it. Leg swept. Dude, boom, hit his head on the ground. I'm like, damn.
Nigga forgot.
He wasn't, but see, this is in Vegas. You know, in Vegas, there's a lot of fighters out there.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
yeah, that's bad.
Right.
Bro, dude was not no joke. He ain't say no words or nothing. He just started getting wild.
Silent.
He didn't say nothing.
Silent assassin.
When he jumped and kneed me, I said, man, what type of nigga is this? I said, hold on, we gotta get up out of here, bro.
Silent assassin.
And like, and he wasn't done either. Like, he wasn't done. I say, damn. He like 130, 140. I couldn't grab him. I say, damn, this is a strong little dude. He was dead for real too, bro. He wasn't playing. So we go outside. He come outside.
Oh shit.
He doing like this. I say, nah, bro, no, bro. You got it, bro. No, I'm good. I ain't going viral out here. Cause all that 5 pounds of pressure knock you out.
Right.
I'm out there 6'6", 400, sleep. Korean dude, nothing like this. Right. See, like, I know when to get away, bro.
Right.
I know when to escape, bro. You gotta know when to escape.
Yeah.
Cause you can't beat everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So how do you defend somebody that you don't like?
I won't take the job.
Like
if I don't like you on the first day, I'm gonna quit.
okay.
Cause if I don't like you, I've been in that jam right there. That's a good question. I've been in that jam. I let some motherfuckers get punched up before. And then I got in with him. And then I intervened with like, yeah, now see?
Where was you at?
I said, now watch how you talk to me, bro. Phone them. The dude was just doing you bogus here. On SA, doing you hella bogus. If I wasn't there, right, run that cheese on bro.
Now,
That's the Red dude, bro. We gotta find him. Bro, I didn't mean to cut you out, bro. He had an effect on my life. I said, damn.
This is why
But I ain't never in my life had somebody I couldn't grab.
he's about that shit.
And then when we go outside, he come outside. And he not even talking. He's like,
y'all ran into Ryu at the gambling.
like, he's finna call Ken or somebody. Somebody else, Chuck Lee come out the room or something. Hold up,
Speaking of that,
bro.
have you ever had a woman like what? How do you handle like aggressive women? Like when a woman is trying to do too much?
Palms out.
Yeah.
I keep my towel because I'm a big nigga. I'll be sweating. But another use of this towel is if I have to grab a lady, you got to put this around your hand, bro. And then you got to grab their arm or something. So like, because if they call and say he grabbed me, the police come, see giant dude, bruises, you going to jail. So you grab him with this towel, no bruises coming.
Man, I seen I asked because one time I was at a club and they was escorting this lady out and she's like, get your hands off me. And she turned around and jabbed a nigga in the eye. And I'm talking about hitting him with a good one. That nigga pulled out some bear mace. And I'm talking about
bogus as hell.
Bro. I'm talking about she was drenched in this bear mace.
So imagine that, bro. This mace is made for a 700-pound animal, man eater. One whiff of that bear running. He'll spray up with that. He was pissed. Because to get certified to administer certain self-defense stuff like mace, you got to get maced yourself. Right. Yes. To get your license and stuff like that. So like I never got hit with bear mace, but regular mace sucks.
Oh man.
So I know that bear mace, how you thinking about life. Like, man, I should have stayed in the crib.
Yeah, nigga, I'm about to die.
But the highest paid bodyguard in the world is a woman.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, Israeli lady. I ain't gonna say her name on here. Yeah. But yeah, she speaks 8 languages, bro. Dangerous. She dangerous.
Like just the way she move or the stuff she puts a bodyguard in?
Bro, like, I know she was a sniper before. And then the thing is, like, women scientifically pay closer attention to detail.
Facts.
You feel me? So, like, yeah, the highest paid bodyguard in the world is a female, bro. Like, she a dangerous lady. Beautiful.
Yeah, dangerous. Okay.
Can you be more? Is there a way to be more deadly without a firearm?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Because everybody thinks the gun is like the most.
If your first method to kill someone is a gun, you're not a murderer. You're not a killer.
It's crazy. Wow. And I just always ask everybody guard this. Let's say I put you in a building of 100 floors.
Right.
And you at the top. You got to get to the bottom. All you have is a revolver and a knife. Could you get out of that building? And there's 4 men on every floor.
Yeah.
You say it so calmly.
Yeah.
It's easy one.
Well, no disrespect to anybody in here. It's all love. But like anytime I go into a room.
You got size of it.
Yeah, I got a plan to kill everybody. Just in case.
Damn, I mean, bro,
I said size niggas up. You said plan to kill niggas.
Nah, bro, I feel that.
Yeah, I always got a plan at all.
Like, which nigga going out the window? I mean,
like when I came in, I made sure both the doors was locked, both was turned. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's your first line of defense. You feel me? So,
which one would you have killed first out of all of us?
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah. All together.
If I was you, I'd have killed goofy ass Joker first.
I'm the last survivor, guys. I'm gonna plead my way out.
Yeah, Joker gonna flee.
Let's negotiate.
I got this YouTube chain.
Let's negotiate.
First and foremost, killing other people is wrong.
Yeah, first and foremost.
Like us as humans, like we're not meant to kill each other. But throughout history,
You killed each other.
yeah. And then you always have groups, you always got different groups of men in any community. So you got the guys who will build houses, you got guys who will fix cars, you got guys who can be painters, and throughout history you had hunters, you had gatherers, and then you always had that group of guys who will come burn your village. So you gotta keep that in mind.
Gotta keep that in mind. Speaking of that, someone put a bounty on you?
Yeah, that's been a recurring theme. So got one right now too, matter of fact.
Damn. Nigga, what's the going rate right now?
Well, I'll send you a video.
Damn, okay. Shit.
In this situation, they had 50 on me.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, damn.
50 ball. Yeah, damn. That's a nigga. What?
They had 50 on me. They had 50 on me, bro.
And if you don't mind, while you put that up, can you speak on why? I mean, I know you about to send it, but for what reason? Is it something you said, something you done, a female you protected? Maybe it went too far.
Right. So like I referenced earlier, like my main business model is protecting females who got the proper resources. So these guys had hold on, I'm gonna send you that video. Oh yeah, let me get that right now before I forget. So matter of fact, let me just do this before I start, because this is a dark topic right now. Fuck. Need to see some strippers or something, bro. Trying to get interested. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Joker, coming to you right now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so this is what you did to a young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit an artery, shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. Oh, let me get it right, my bad.
Yeah, please. Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Yeah, so the video I just sent you, that was a situation where I had a bounty on my head. So basically what happened was a group of guys pretty much ran a train on a girl. She was passed out, underage, and we at the spot. And somebody come busting through the door. It's a female. She's like, where Big Homie at? I'm in the back on the couch, sleep. I hear her calling for me. I'm like, what's up? She said, look at this. So she threw me these purple sweatpants. I'll never forget this. And I'm like, what am I looking at? So immediately on the outside of the pants, I see like some like dry white substance. And then like inside the pants, I see a lot of dry blood. I'm like, these are like some little girl pants. What's going on? They did this to my daughter, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They bragging about it, making posts on Facebook, calling my daughter a hoe. She an honor roll student. She went over there with her friend, et cetera, et cetera. And she came with a bag of money, bro. Like, she came with a bag of money, bro. Like, and she wanted retribution for this. She called law enforcement and stuff like that. You feel me? I guess they wasn't working fast enough for her. And so we had took action into our own hands. I kind of regret doing this, but then I don't, because like that little lady thanks me every day. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter, I became like a mentor to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was just a bad circumstance, which just led to there's more darkness, you feel me? Because like, I didn't know that like they could come up with that much money to put it on me. I didn't know that. So after we found out what was going on, people came through spinning, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really trying to get up with me. And like, shout out to the Ghoulers. Shout out to the Ghoul gang. Phone them. Shout out to them Insanes. So, yeah, but the guys rallied behind me, bro. And like, we defeated them. Oh, bro. We had some bloody days, though. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up coming out on top. They was bogus, though. And Fred, you a hoe. Phone them.
Yeah, Fred.
Yeah.
Right here. When you have a price on your head, how do you operate in that space? Like,
it's time to turn up. That's what we live for. Let's get it. You call a guy, let them know what's going on, and then now it's time to play ball. What's up? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when if you really in the field, if you really get in that water, if you really get wet, bro, like.
Is that a Chicago thing?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My city, our head's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, because if I go to other cities and states, like,
niggas own that, but
they own that, but they don't identify with that.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we'll get on that with you,
right?
But we came to kick it,
right?
You feel me? We don't even really want you to know that we into this,
right?
Where we come from, oh yeah,
everybody on that.
Bro, it's the most. I'm getting chills.
Hard pressed to find someone not on that.
Bro, my city, bro. Think about this, bro. Recently, they just smoked a dude on the street, smoked him. And then they pulled his pants down and spit in his ass on the street outside, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They taking it to a different
level.
Does growing up in Chicago make every place really feel like a walk in the park? Like, and does it dull your senses when you go home?
Nah, I'll say this. If you go to any place and think it's a walk in the park, you a fool. So like, I feel like them real Chicago boys know that, all right, the level of violence here is not the same, but I'm going to even be more on my P's and Q's now. Because here, this the most anybody ever said hello to me.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, my Uber driver took me to a barbecue restaurant. He's like, you're a big fella, man. You're not hungry? I'm like, bro, I just got off the plane. I've been up 30 hours. I'm hungry. He said, just hang out with me for a second. We pulled up. We bought the beef brisket out, and we went to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, very fresh.
Hey, damn, I'm liking Texas.
Southern hospitality, man.
It exists. It exists. But where I'm from, hell no. The Uber driver, they got plastic in the car. So you can't even reach them.
Damn.
What? The man took me to a barbecue spot. He said, you wait right here.
You wait right here. Here's the keys. Car running.
I said, how much I owe you? I cashed out $15. I'm eating the beef brisket in the car.
Damn.
I said, okay.
You know what's so fucked up about this? But it's like, people feel like it's, because it really is not that bad, but you have a nigga jump in the Uber car and just try to rob the nigga and shoot him for no reason.
Yeah, that's just that broke, goofy shit. Like, this the problem, bro. They made being a crash out cool.
Right.
Where I come from, you better get a job if you can't hustle in the street. Go to work. Come catch us after work. Like, a Uber driver, man, he not finna have no 100,000 on him, man. So you finna catch a felony to get a debit card and $50, use a straight thorn on bro grave. Stupid man with the stupid plan.
God, yeah. Now some folks say robbing is a job. Like, hey, nigga, I'm wake up in the morning, get ready, take a shower, and get out to get to robbing. It's just who. You
got robbers and you got real takers, bro.
Yeah, that's real.
Like real takers, bro. They're not coming outside for less than 50. A robber, you finna take from you stepping over dollars to pick up pennies.
Right.
Yeah.
You finna rob this guy to go buy some weed and a drink for later. Use a thorn. Watch out. You in the way.
So
stupid man with the stupid plan on bro. Stupid guy.
So to be from Chicago, you actually went pro in the NFL and actually played for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah. I got far in football, but I ended up quitting. Like I just showed you, they sued me.
Yeah.
I ended up quitting football, bro, because like all of my homies retarded now.
Yes, take us through that because a lot of people don't, football is a contact sport. Probably one of the roughest contact sports.
Collision sport.
Yes.
For sure.
What is your take on that? Like, what does it do playing football? What does it do to the body? What does it do to the brain for that many hits?
Right. So from my experiences, bro, like it damages your body long term for sure. And like your cognitive abilities will suffer if you steady getting repeated head injuries. Like the brain is not meant to take that much trauma. So like NFL players settled a class action lawsuit against the NFL for billions. Yeah. So imagine how many other people are on the street right now who have CTE. Yeah. All it takes is one concussion to have permanent brain damage. You got hundreds, each year you got thousands of players in a non-pro level. So like whenever I see like certain guys crashing out, I'll ask them if they play football. They'll say, yeah. How far did you go? They'll tell me. I instantly know, it ain't even your fault that you doing this.
What's the worst case you've seen, like as far as like mental state or what they do or what their motor functions were?
Man, bro, my boy Sergio Brown, bro, like this is my boy, bro. Like any party I had, any event I had, he used to hire me to come out with him. But I watched him change. Like I watched him change. I remember when he was making perfectly good sense, he would call me, what should I do about this? And then I remember when he would call me and he not asking me nothing. You feel me? He just invited me places. We'd get there and his speech would be weird, like his mannerisms would be strange. And, he going through some situations right now where, they say he allegedly murdered his mom.
Yeah.
And I knew he loved his mama, bro. He loved his mom.
And can I say this? Because when we seen that, he left and it just looked fishy. And then he started making bizarre statements.
I was trying to call him. Well, I got on the phone with him briefly. And he was talking about he was underwater and stuff like that. I'm like, what? I'm like, Serge. He's like, killer, bro. I'm underwater right now. When I get done swimming, I'm going to call you. Last I heard from him.
That's the last thing you heard.
Speaking of NFL players, and you got people like Aaron Hernandez, right? How many NFL players would you say are like that in the NFL? That get like that? Or is that just, most of them is like college boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying?
The thing with him was he was under scrutiny for shooting people in college.
Right.
I say 1 in 10.
1 out of 10.
1 out of 10. Like 1 out of 10, you're gonna see that every team got that one guy
that you know.
We like, all right, look, we ain't finna let him do his thing. Even the coaches be like, get the fuck away from him. Why are you bothering him? You know how he is.
Right.
Be a good teammate. Every team got that one guy who you kill your ass. Oh, bro. Bro.
So I just want to ask you a serious question. With Sergio, you knowing him, of course, they got him. He's pled not guilty. Do you feel that he could have done that? And if he did, I know you say that's his mama, he loved her. If he did, if it came out that he's guilty, do you think it was because of what happened to him in football and possible CTE brain damage?
Yeah, for sure. Bro, Sergio was sharp, bro. Sergio was a sharp dude, bro. Like he managed his money well. He was a sharp guy, respectful. He was a gentleman at all times. He barely even cursed, bro. Like that really had a effect on me. Because that's somebody I loved, bro. That was my boy, bro. Like, man, Sergio was a good man, bro.
That's good.
Do you think could be the cause of why so many NFL players go broke because they lose the understanding of what their money is, or is that something else, or is that just trying to keep up with the lifestyle?
Well, it's gonna be a combination of things because practice squad pay you $5,000 a week, right? That's a lot of money to the average guy.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you getting $400,000 a game. So let's say, because right now my bill is like $10,000 a month altogether. So imagine if you got monthly overhead of $100,000 a month, and then you're spending freely. When the checks stop, that overhead don't go nowhere. And then a lot of times people buy things that depreciate. Jewelry, cars, clothes. Guys spend millions on that. You can't get your money back out of it. So I would say it's a combination of things for sure. And then, these guys never had no job. They never had to hustle or nothing. Football was life. Once that's taken away from them, you see guys committing suicide. You see guys going broke because they don't have them other skills to generate cheese. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that business mind. Like, I got to turn a dollar into 100 today.
Now, you would say, you make $400,000 a game. You save up a couple of checks. Maybe you put it in a high interest yielding bank account and it just turned money for you Why don't you see more of that happening rather than I guess putting their money in places that will generate money for them because they can get a high amount of money at a relatively short period of time?
I'll tell you. Pardon me. The horror stories from agents and financial managers makes a lot of guys not trust none of that. I know several dudes that lost 10 plus million from a guy who was their agent for a little while and one day he disappeared.
That's crazy.
And then to somebody who been an athlete, the classes you going to in school is not the same as other people. So some of this stuff gonna sound like Japanese to you, like high yield savings. And what? Like, man, get my shit. I'll catch y'all later, bro.
Yeah.
We going to the club tonight.
High yield savings.
I just seen dudes spend $300,000 in the club, and I said, "Hey, bro, do you know you could have bought stock in Uber?
You could have bought the club."
They gonna tell me, "This ain't your money." You right? You got it.
God damn.
I ain't gonna argue with you.
Yeah. Let me ask you.
Hold on. What does 300,000 in the club look like? What does that even mean in the club? Like hold on. Like I just watched. I just read an article where these young boys stole like 100 Bitcoins from.
Oh yeah.
And they was in the club.
Plus.
Yeah, they was in the club spending 400,000. What kind of night does 300,000 look like? Like, what is that?
So I'll say this. I seen a guy spend $500,000 in a club. When he left, he took the entire waitress staff with him on a private jet, and they went to an island to go party. So you got certain bottles in the club that's as tall as this camera stand. You feel me? So you got bottles of wine that's like 40 years old. That's gonna be like $40,000.
Correct.
You feel me? So like $300,000, $500,000 go fast in the club, and then the tip gonna be $50,000 on that. So like that type of money go fast in the club.
Yeah, depending on the kind of club, they're gonna run it up. Club Live, Miami.
I wouldn't even go in there.
Yeah, Club Live will run it up on you.
Unless I'm getting paid to be there, I'm not even going there.
God damn.
Yeah, I don't got time for that type of shit. Cause like,
Said one on the island.
Now, yeah, for real. For real. Now, let me ask you, you said you wouldn't be security for NFL players.
Yeah, not no more.
Why is that? Why is that?
Yeah, bro, like, you know, they like, some of them is cavemen, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, they just want to debo everything. And then, like, they respect for females crazy. And then, like, they'll hire you for security, but they big and strong, too. So they once they get drunk, they want to size you up. I said, well, I'm going to pop your ass in here, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm not going to be fighting with no 23-year-old young guy at the peak of his position. Okay, yeah, okay, bet. And you be like, damn, bro, you paid me to come here. Why y'all trying to fight? Now, if I pop y'all ass in here, I'm bogus. You run into that type of stuff. So I'm like, man, I don't even got time for this. Like,
have they ever, like, got upset with you for looking at their woman, or their woman was talking to you and they, nigga, has anyone ever did, you know?
Hell yeah, bro. Bro. I'll tell y'all his name off camera.
Okay. But tell us the story.
Bro, this dude, bro, big as hell, bro. Like, this man neck. And I always look at that. Because, like, the bigger a person, a guy neck is, the harder he is to knock out, bro. So you got to know that. Because, like, if your neck, that's why boxers train their neck, because if your brain don't shake, you're not going out.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, Yoel Romero, the MMA fighter, look at his neck. He never been knocked out because how his neck set up. So, bro, this dude, bro, his wife was bogus, bro. So we in a group of people. It's him, his wife, 2 lawyer guys, and this one dude who is an investor at OPI nail polish. Rich people out here. The NFL dude, not even the richest guy here. But his wife, a little Latin lady, and she going. So, we all out to dinner. I never told this story publicly right here.
Reallyfe Stars.
We out to dinner. My homie who a lawyer, he texts me a picture, her with dude jersey on, sitting in his lap at his plate. Now, she in the jersey, but that's all she got on. It's a explicit video. So I'm looking like, damn, you can have a meal, you can have millions and everything. They still finna cheat on you. I was like, okay. But now he's texting me this cuz, and then at this time there wasn't no cash out. I get a Chase Quick Pay, $5,000. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like, listen, if this motherfucker tries to kill me, you better have my fucking back. I'm like, bro, why would you do this, bro? I said, look, bro. I know I'm a dangerous guy, bro. But dude right there, bro, I'm not trying to be fighting with him, bro. Because, bro, honestly, on some real shit, like, bro, I cut easy. You feel me? I bleed fast. You feel me? So, like, I ain't really trying to get punched, but I can take a punch. But, like, I'm a fat boy, bro. Like, my skin, I cut easy. So, like, a lot of the fights I had looked worse than it really was because I got a cut. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm looking at this dude, I'm looking like, and bro, dude breathing fire like all day. I'm looking like, damn, bro. And I'm looking at my homie. I said, bro, you a fucked up person. What the? You did it too. You fucking did it too. She's a smoke show. She's hot.
Smoke show.
I'm like, bro. I said, bro. Smoke show. So now I'm like, you know what? So now it's on his tab. I'm ordering. I said, man, I need 2 bottles of Hennessy VSOP. So he was like, order whatever you want. Run it up. Do your thing. So, okay. Now, bro, the football dude started getting suspicious, though, because he's sitting at the end of the table, but his wife is sitting directly across from my homie who's a lawyer. And I'm watching him watch his wife and watch him. So I ain't gonna lie. This was one of the first times where I said, you know what? I probably just quit today.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Cause bro, you are like, I know I'm not afraid of nobody. I don't mind losing. So I'll fight anybody. And I really don't want to fight nobody who can't fight. You feel me? But him though, bro, the man forearm was so big, like his fist. I'm looking like, this is a big motherfucker, right? I'm big. And I'm just looking like, man, I fuck around lose this.
Indian go.
Because he wasn't drinking.
Oh, he wasn't even drinking? Oh,
I say, damn, he not drinking either.
It's a sound-minded body.
And it's like, okay.
Simple as
So, bro, I get up, go to the bathroom. Now, I'm going to the bathroom to get my life together.
Right.
I'm like, all right, what I'm finna do here? Who come in behind me? This fool. Now, man, he's 6'8". So he come in behind me. He's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, man, bro, nothing is up. You feel me? I'm just chilling right now. I'm trying to take a little break. He said, yeah, I think that dude's banging my wife. Are you gonna get involved in this? I say, look, bro. That's my friend, but the person I'm protecting is who I'm under contract with. But I'm gonna ask you, bro, out of professional courtesy, handle that another time. He said, no, nigga. If I swear to God on
It's
insane,
going down tonight. Tonight it goes down.
and it blew my mind because he never went into the stall, but he washed his hands and then walked out.
Oh, shit, gangster.
So I'm looking like, man, this finna get ugly. So I text my homie. I said, look, bro, you need to leave the restaurant immediately. He don't even respond. So I come out. He gone. My homie gone. The lawyer, he gone. So, all right. I mean, because I'm almost saying some crazy shit.
We don't know what we don't know.
Okay. So now that I know he gone, I see the football player dude outside walking around looking. He come back in, sit down. His wife said, baby, you okay? The man pounded one time on the table. I see all the bottles bounce. Steaks, lobster mac and cheese, all that shit bounce. And I said, damn. So the dude on Bugatti guard, he's like, Keith, I actually gonna have to have your back on this one. I said, now he a short little dude. He said, Keith, I'll have your back on this one. This is a big motherfucker. You got the gun? You have the gun? I said, yeah, I got a gun. I got the gun. He said, I'm white. Give me that motherfucker. I'm white. I'm not giving you my gun. You want to fucking die today? You want to fucking die? So I was like, so everybody feel how I feel about this motherfucker. Dude, he was too big, bro. He was too big, bro. And I was like, man, I know if I punch him, if he don't drop, I ain't letting him grab me, bro.
Yeah, if he don't drop.
Yeah, that.
Wait, you were protecting the wife?
No, the guy who invested in opioid nail polish, I was protecting him. But these his group of friends.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I learned, like, I never bring a lady I love around people like that.
Oh, man.
Because, bro.
That's a while.
That was the only time in my life where I said, man,
that's a while.
I fuck around lose this. Now, at this time, I'm like 25. I'm in the best shape. I'm in my prime. You feel me? I wouldn't even dare try to fight him right now. At that time, I would have fallen. At this stage of my life, hell, I'm almost 40. No, sir.
Nope.
No different.
He pounded that table.
After he pounded the table, I get up. I say, yo, bro, we need to leave. You feel me? So dude took a bottle of champagne, broke it on his leg.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that's the last time I saw him after that. I grabbed dude by his arm. We out of here. Gone. Because, bro, he just escalated it by turning that bottle into a weapon. And he emotionally charged. This is his wife, the mother of his kids. Oh, a motherfucker kill you over their wife, bro.
Yeah. Crash out.
And get away with it.
Yeah, crime of passion.
Yeah.
Man,
He home in 2 years.
Yeah.
Not on me.
why is it that and I guess it doesn't matter, but how is it that these men get so much money but still wind up with a woman that would do them like that? Like,
Because once they got the money, they went after the lady that they like, not who liked them.
I hear it.
I see it over and over. They get that bag of money, they go buy the girl they want. She don't even really like you. Bro. She don't respect you either.
That's crazy.
Seeing it.
Now, there's a story where you said you've been poisoned.
Yeah.
What was that about? Was that a like from a date rape illicit drug, or just like some nigga try to take you out with some rat shit?
I've been. This happened over a course of 6 years. I'm finna send you a photo from the very first night when our whole group actually got poisoned.
That's crazy.
So what ended up happening was, you know, I had got arrested for some for dragging a motherfucker out of the crib he wasn't supposed to be in, right? Hold on, I'm gonna repeat that shit. Let me get this photo for you.
Go ahead.
All right, boom. So on this in particular night, let me know you get that.
Yeah, okay.
So on this in particular night, I'm with a group of trust fund babies. Like everybody on there come from a millionaire, multi-millionaire family.
Yeah.
So when I talk about this, sometimes I get a little weird because there's no reason I should be tested positive for cyanide. Because I had got arrested one time doing my job, you feel me? Removing a stalker out of a house. Police get there. They ended up taking the stalker's word over mine. And I ended up going to jail. So I get to the jail and they have me walk through this x-ray machine. They said, hey, big guy, come check this out. They showed me that I really only got one functioning lung. So he said, you ever had pneumonia? I said, yeah, I had pneumonia 3 times. He said, 3 times? So I got my toxicology report. I'll send it to you. So over a period of 6 years, I had tested positive for cyanide 3 different times. And I later found out that cyanide poisoning turns into pneumonia. So, yeah, I'll just say it. We was having problems with some Serbian dudes. You feel me? Some very feared guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, like a lot of people was really worried for me and my cousin at this time, and me and Dugar. So like, they had did some shit. We responded thinking they were just normal dudes, but they wasn't. So I can't directly correlate it to them, but the first time we was in the club, we drank the bottle, everybody blacked out. Everybody.
Damn.
I ended up coming to in a police car. They said I started attacking cameramen and all type of shit.
Oh, shit.
But I had ended up putting my group in the limo to the limo driver, and they was gone. And that was like the last thing I could really remember from that event. And then 2 other times, yeah, like, I don't know, like...
How long ago was this?
So the last time I went through this was 2016.
Wow.
Like, that was like the last time I had pneumonia. And I personally believe that the last time that they had administered this shit, like on my front door and on my car door. Like that's...
I heard stories of ways.
Yeah, because shout out Donnie Simmons. He's a police officer. He had did the little test on my car and they found the traces of it right there.
Wow.
So yeah. So it get real, bro. You feel? That's why, I see like Jaguar Wright on her, making her plays, and like I see certain people doing their thing, and like, the price of life is cheap, bro.
Yeah.
And like, I know she don't have like the same like mental security awareness that I'm gonna have. But she do got that woman divine energy stuff going on. So, gotta be careful, bro. You gotta be careful.
What are your thoughts on Jaguar Wright, what she's saying and the truth she's trying to put out? Because she's been talking for a few years now.
Yeah.
And you've been going even further back than that with stuff that you saw.
Yeah.
What do you take on what she's speaking on now, and even the Pierce Morgan situation?
So, I'm not going to debate like facts with people about Jaguar Wright. You feel me? This is a lady who got song production credits with Al Green, bro. This is somebody who's a gifted talent, like a real artist, have a real singing voice, like now outside of the studio without synthesizers and effects. You feel me? And like anybody who's on a crusade to bring awareness to human trafficking and oppression against women and children, I support. You feel me? Like, because that's really what the cause is. Because, that was always my true message. You feel me? Like, to get my message out, I knew I wanted to throw the people under the bus. But, like, I'm the boogeyman to them. So, like, I ain't really worried about that. You feel me? But it's just like, it's things happening in our country that people aren't paying attention to. You feel me? The Democrats let in 13,000 people with murder convictions illegally through the border. That's outlandish. Over 600 people on a terrorist watch list have crossed the border illegally and are moving freely on the undetained list here in America. Each year, 150 plus thousand children come across the border and are unaccounted for. If they're not with proper authorities, they are with cartels, they are with criminal organizations, they are getting sex trafficked. It's the biggest business on the planet. You feel me? Because like my thing is like eventually, it's 40,000 war-age Chinese nationals have crossed the border illegally. They're coming with instructions on who to talk to when they get here. Verizon Wireless was just brought down. Those are those Chinese hackers. The country of China has had several illegal Chinese police stations operating in our country. How is this happening? Eventually, people are going to start to explode in the grocery store while our mothers and grandmothers and our families out shopping. There's no way around this. So like, these are things people need to really pay attention to, because if you see Democratic parties banning abortion, they're doing that because human birth rate is on the point of collapse. People of European descent in this country, their birth rates are collapsed to the point of catastrophic level. Mm-hmm. So that's why they're going to ban abortion. So people are going to look at it like, oh, they trying to do this like this to oppress people. No. The birth rate is collapsing. The middle class in this country is getting squoze out. They brought all of these immigrants into swing states. Their plan is to make them legal, so now all of the other red states turn blue. There is some sort of conspiracy going on. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but News Nation reached out to me to come on their channel, on their platform to discuss Diddy. I told them they had to pay me. They didn't want to pay. I didn't do it, so then they bring Ray J on. So instead of me, they brought Ray J. Ray J was with Diddy, F. Gary Gray, and Diddy, F. Gary Gray, Diddy, and Ray J was out in Vegas on some very strange timing. So for them to bring him up there and he trying to speak positive about the situation, that's a conspiracy.
That is crazy. That is planning.
I often ask these questions because you're right. There are things going on behind the scenes, but it's so big. It's like, what do you do about it? Like, for instance, I watched a lady. She was talking about they tell her they make it impossible for us to pay our bills, and then they make it illegal to be poor. Because what she was doing, she had started getting groups of people, and they were just pitching tents. And they had the authority was coming out there and saying, you can't put a tent right here. And it's like, but we can't live anywhere. Nowhere else for us to go. We can't afford to live. So it's like the middle class is disappearing. So like, what do you do about it? Or what? And that's not what do we, but like specifically, how do you feel like you're gonna have to move coming in the future?
Yeah, so I have a website called thecolony.life. So basically, I got 500 people who have pledged $2,000. That's $1 million. So I've raised $1 million to purchase a swath of land, solar powered.
Oh, wow.
Little community. There's several other projects like this that's going on right now.
Right.
You can't save everybody.
Right.
Small groups of people, your tribe of people, you got to break off and do your own thing. It's really the only answer. And we got to get away from the Democratic Party. Simply because the only chance we have of shrinking the government is to go the Republican route. Because people don't know that the Democratic Party was founded by the KKK. People don't know this. Like, the Democrats were against abolishing slavery. People don't know these things. Like, I remember Rob Blagojevich coming to my church. I remember Barack Obama coming to my church when I was a kid and saying, if you can vote for Blagojevich, you can vote for Obama. And that resonated with me because look at Obama and look at Kamala. They look like they could be
brother and sister.
Hey.
And there's a retired FBI agent named John D'Souza, a man who I respect very much, a highly respectable individual, a solid man. He has an expose speaking about how the former president, true identity, and I'll leave it at that. So if anybody wants to look into that, look up John D'Souza, retired FBI agent, and look up the word Barry, Barry. Check that out.
So I know you may have some feelings about the Democratic Party, but the Republican candidate, he's trying to pass certain propositions.
He'll never do it. In order to pass any of that, they have to pass Congress. It's just his plan.
What did he say when he want to deban the Department of Education?
He want to defund the Department of Education.
Defund them. Like, it's too many of them. It's too many of them walking around. I don't want to sound like
give police full immunity against prosecution.
Yeah, so the thing with that is, like, he's not a dictator.
Yeah, no.
And in order for him to pass that plan, he would have to be able to change the Constitution.
For sure.
That'll never happen in this country.
Wait.
So they gave presidents immunity. That's never happened in this country.
The Supreme Court gave him immunity.
But wasn't that for presidents going forward? Like, president can't be prosecuted.
Start getting into that level of the world.
Oof.
If somebody gave this is how this works. You got this seat in the Supreme Court. It costs you several millions to get elected to be a senator previously to that. So whoever's funding you is whose ideals you go support. There was a portion of the U.S. military that they had to remove from active duty because they said they were radicalized behind Trump. So you got to think about it. I really start to get nervous when I see people going out their way to antagonize white male population. Because if you study history, this is the most prolific group of killers that ever hit the planet.
Ever.
Absolutely.
They can organize themselves better than any other community of people. So when you see a country doing things to antagonize them,
Yeah, no, hey, so with that being said,
you got to be on point.
let's get back to Ray J real quick. No, so Bill, now let me ask you, now, seriously.
On a softer note.
Yeah, on a softer note. So of course Ray J took your place. He's making all kind of. He got his own news network. Didn't you see? Give me thoughts when you see like Bow Wow say that he is upset or he feels a way that there's no more Diddy parties. Like he's like almost like he's fiending for the Diddy parties. Like man, it ain't going down like it was.
So let me ask y'all the question right now. If Bow Wow came into this room without anybody knowing anything he did, and a group of females came into this room, who gonna get the females first, y'all or him?
Definitely better.
Just nigga, us.
If they don't know,
Yeah, he said they don't know who
they
Bow Wow
don't know
is.
who he is.
He's just Shad Moss from
Shad
up the road.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, we getting
Who's
that
gonna
action.
get the females first?
Yeah, because Bow Wow did walk in this room, but he was Bow Wow. But no, Bow Wow is he have to like bat his eyes or something.
We don't bow ass.
Yeah, nah. No shade to Shad. No shade to Shad.
There's no shade.
No shade to Shad, but nigga.
Right. So if you can be a person who can show up you can show up to a place, and everybody here is paid to come in here and do what they do, of course you're gonna miss that.
Yeah, man.
You going to a party and everybody is sex worker?
Wow, man.
You can pull anybody you want, male or female, to the bathroom and get a blowjob.
Yeah.
You gonna miss that.
Yeah, damn. All right, well, it's a drought then. It's a drought.
And that drought make people crash out. So
It's a drought. What can you give me one celebrity you were surprised to see at a party in a way that you were surprised to see him, male or female? Like you might have had an idea about him, then you see him like there ain't no way that this person's doing this with that or doing this like that or whatever.
No.
Okay, yeah, he said, goddamn, I can't do that.
No. Like after my first like year of like being like working with like celebrities, I figured out what it was. I said, oh, so they all like this.
Alcohol.
Huh?
Does it always start with alcohol whenever?
No, a lot of them don't even drink.
Oh.
It's just them.
Just come in like,
Bro,
I'm great.
so you got different levels of, but you got horny man, and then you got real horny man. You feel me?
So, what's the craziest thing you've seen?
I saw the animals. Well, animals were wrong.
Like the craziest thing that she was like, oh, nah, bro, I ain't, nah, bro, it's
I walked in on a guy in like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit, like dry humping in the floor.
That's some funny shit to walk into.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what the fuck you got going on? So I go to the refrigerator, I give him, I'm like,
fully costume.
I don't know, man.
This wasn't a Halloween party. It don't even matter, but
No, this was March. It was not my birthday.
Spring break.
They call themselves furries.
Oh.
furry fetish.
I quit on the spot.
I heard of that. Yeah.
I said, I don't know.
How many? Because you said you have to go to the car lot. Like, damn, I'm gonna be in the car.
Yeah.
How many times you be like, I'm gonna just be in the car?
Yeah, so I really started making it my protocol. Like, text me if it get dangerous. I'm gonna come in and demonstrate. You feel me? But like, but you just get tired of like bro, I don't want to see naked men, bro. That's my preference, though.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to have that preference. So like, you get tired of that, bro.
How do you handle being hit on?
Yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because You can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting on you.
Right.
You at they function. So now you gonna be homophobic in here? You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they shit getting mad. They trying to see what's to you. Yo, dumbass.
Give me a take on the flack that Meek Mill has gotten throughout all this.
Meek Mill's situational awareness is just low, bro. Like, that's all it is. But the man had his Amazon account hooked to his Twitter. He buying dildos and everything. It's showing on his Twitter, bro.
You can't do that.
Look that up. That's real. He just crazy, bro. Like, that's all it is. Like, I feel like Meek is an honorable dude. He just kind of, he just don't be up to speed a lot of times.
Is that audio real? What are you getting?
I don't know. That audio, I can't confirm that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, like, the feds announced that they have a video of Diddy on camera assaulting a male sex worker. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if they making these type of announcements, bro, if they had anything on Meek Mill, bro, like, that's everywhere. Because he just got out of jail and then got off of probation, got a judge fired and all type of things. Like, so it's people who want to see him look bad.
Right.
So if they had it, it'd be out.
Now, you mentioned getting shot multiple times. You were also in a car crash.
Yeah.
What has been the most, life-threatening thing that happened to you where you really was like, this might be it?
So, I lost a lot of blood before, and I felt my body get cold. Like, I felt like the tips of my fingers like getting numb, and like I felt like I wanted to go to sleep. And I said, "Oh shit!"
What situation was that?
The situation where I took my teeth out. The video I showed you.
Yeah.
Right after that, some more stuff had happened. And like...
Was that a shot in the face or what's that?
No. So... I gotta see you another video. I'll see you another video. I'm gonna have to. I'll send it to you. Yeah. So like, I had some guys that kind of ambushed me, and I ended up getting stabbed. And like, I didn't know I was stabbed though, but I got in my car, and I cut the heat on. I'm like, damn, I don't normally. I'm like, man, I'm getting cold. I don't normally get cold. And I was like, damn. So like, when I felt behind myself, I said, damn, my seat wet. And I had been stabbed, and like, I couldn't drive all the way. You feel me? I was like, damn.
Losing blood.
Yeah, so I ended up having to call my mama.
You called your mama, not 911?
No. You gotta be careful with 911.
Yeah.
Because I called my OG. She pulled up, took me to the hospital. Shout out my mama phone now.
Man. So at that point, when you've gone through all this, at what age, where were you like, man, fuck all this? I know you say when your nephew was born, but at what point was you just like, man, I'm just finna?
2018.
Okay.
May 2018. Some extra wild shit that happened. I said, man, I don't got time for this shit no more. I'm moving out of Chicago.
Moment clear.
And I ended up moving to the West Coast. But it's like, bro, you're not going to keep surviving, bro.
Yeah, they keep showing you. He keeps showing you.
Yeah, you got to read the writing on the wall. Like no man is invincible. You feel me? And like, I feel like every man should have a level of toughness to them just for survival. You feel me? Especially if you got this color skin, you definitely got to have an extra layer to you. And then after that, you're like, wait a second, man. It's my own people trying to take me out.
Right.
Let me get away from these niggas on bro grade.
Nah, straight up. Before we get out of here, bro, I just gotta ask you. So there's a lot of tapes that Diddy has made. Who do you think's on these tapes?
90 terabytes.
If you could maybe give us a celebrity or maybe one or maybe two.
Trey Songz I wanted to take.
I said it. I said it.
Damn, nigga.
I knew. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, I wanted to take.
Trey Songz on.
How do you decide what you will and what you won't disclose?
How rich the person is I'm going to talk about. If I had an NDA with them at all. Am I willing to, how much jail time I'm willing to do, basically?
3 years.
Man, nigga, man.
You gonna get 3 years for this.
That would be it.
Yeah, I'll take the cell block first day. I'll be straight.
Yeah.
3 years, I'll come back.
That's like work.
No, we're not, nigga. You're not risking no jail. No, because I'm not going. Nigga, I got shit to do. Nigga, if it's this interview or jail, nigga.
It's just like, I feel you 100%. But like in this job, like that's one of the things, like you gotta know you couldn't go to, you gonna have to go to jail a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I'm definitely not gonna take a job with somebody who can't bail me out. I just had some $1 million bails before.
Damn. That's crazy. Okay.
Shout out my boy Iman Shumpert. Shout out my boy.
Shout out Iman. Goddamn, holding it down. 2 more names that you might think is on the tapes.
That nigga said 2 more.
Yeah. If anything, again, this is just hypothetical. We don't know nothing.
Yeah.
Who would you say, celebrity-wise, who you might think be on the tapes? Is Leonardo DiCaprio you feel on the tapes?
Yeah.
Damn, he said, yeah, damn.
But he'll buy that shit before it ever come out, though.
Oh, yeah, they got that kind of bread.
Yeah, he'll buy that shit before it ever come out. Because they pass, and that's the thing, like, you know, they pass certain laws, like that revenge porn law.
Yeah.
That ain't about no OnlyFans models, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's for situations like these, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's some type of something going on, bro.
Protect some people.
The Baby was the biggest rapper. Remember that?
Yeah. The biggest.
You go from 300,000 first week to 5,000. Somebody doing something, bro.
It's something. Somebody got a button they can press.
Yes.
And make some shit shut down. Yeah.
Somebody ain't like what he says. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let me press that button. Let me show you.
Bro.
I'll show you, but I can tell you. All right, so, big homie, let me ask you, what do you feel like is going to happen, let's say, within the next 3 months to 6 months? Diddy has a trial in May 25th or whatever, if it happens.
2020.
Yeah, 2025. What do you feel is going to happen in the next 6 to 7 months leading up to this trial? Celebrities, lawsuits. I mean, everything seemed to be crashing down in the hip-hop industry. What do you feel may happen or come about?
If Trump wins the election, the Epstein list is going to come out. That list comes out. If that list comes out, if he's able to stay alive, which I don't think he will be able to, not getting a life sentence is going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
But when a nigga like Diddy hits the yard, when he hits the compound, I mean, isn't he made already?
Oh, he's going to be on the PC yard.
Okay.
He'll never hit General Pop.
Never. Nah, never.
He's going to be on high power for sure.
Yeah.
For life?
Yeah, he won't have a choice.
You think they gonna free Thug?
He should come home.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
He should come home. He should be able to come home.
Yeah.
Whenever they change the judge for being biased.
Yeah, this shit nutty.
Well, you see the new judge they got, that lady, like
She ready to go to the crib.
she like, hey man, every time I come in here, y'all got shit going. And she had it like this, like what the It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good.
And then, why do you think? Not why you think everybody's so happy Big Meech come home, but why do you think when Big Meech came home, everybody think there's like a whole bunch of money, like it's gonna be a BM
Bottles in the club.
You know, like.
Have you ever worked with BM? Oh, wait.
No, I ain't never.
Okay, now you was, yeah.
So the thing with Beach is, like, you know, he's a neighborhood hero. Like, he one of the heroes in our culture.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, people still talking about his club stories 20 years later. You feel me? They give every stripper hope that somebody gonna come in and retire one day.
You know, it's fucked up because it's like, you hear about Big Meech's club and they sound similar to the Diddy. Like you hear about the Tigers and people walking around with Tigers and everybody got $100,000 bottles and.
But the thing was, like, Meech made his homies rich.
Yeah.
Diddy the only one to be rich.
Oh, yeah.
We're responsible.
Yeah.
Oh, he broke my nose for us.
No.
Yeah.
Allergies killing me.
Welcome to Texas.
Yeah, on bro grave.
Just like that.
Anywhere else, come to Texas.
Yeah. Holly, can't see. All right, so with that being said, big homie, for you yourself, what do you have coming up? You probably got some placements. Some people gonna see you some pretty nice places. Can you speak on what you have coming up and what's gonna be going down on your platform?
Yeah. So I got a TV series coming out called Can't Make This Shit Up. Shout out to Look Who TV. I ended up signing to them. So I got a TV series coming out. I got a actual movie about my life coming out, which is gonna be cool, called Bodyguard Chronicles. I got a series about to drop called Situational Awareness. I got 6 more episodes with Dr. Leslie Dobson on Intentionally Disturbing coming out. Yeah, I got a lot of new media coming out, man. A lot of new media coming out.
And I'm glad, you know, right now, again, you're the face of this thing because, again, you've been in a lot of these rooms, you've been into a lot of these parties, you protected a lot of these people. And for them to see your face pop up, I'm sure they all get nervous. They all get nervous.
Yeah, I got offered money not to do no more interviews.
I bet. Was it a handsome amount? Was it a handsome sum?
Yeah, the most is like 10,000.
Oh, man. No. We're going to...
Somebody offered me a S550.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'm like, but I'm
you playing long game.
I'm like, bro, like, why is you? I'm not. We smooth. Like, why is you like?
It's his partner that.
That's what it be, bro.
It'd be the partner.
Other. Like, man, do you remember that? Hey man, hey bro, ain't this your man?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
With that being said, how can they follow you on what platforms are you on? Which ones are you most active on?
Instagram, bighomie.cc. YouTube, Big Homie Vlogs. Tap in with your boy. I respond to all messages. I talk to everybody. My block list is empty. I'm not ducking nothing. So just reach out to me, man. We working.
And if you have any shout outs, can you shout out shout out your other partners and also let us know who you would like to see, you know, on the couch next. Who might got some stories that we might need.
For sure. Okay, shit. So shout out Big Duga, shout out Turn Up God, shout out Top Gula. Shout out to the whole Ghoul gang, you feel me? Shout out to their members. And shout out my sponsor, Green Planet CBD. If you need like stuff to go to sleep, pain relief, Green Planet CBD is the answer. Shout out Green Planet. And I want to see y'all talk to Dr. Leslie Dobson, bro.
Ooh.
Like the way y'all set up right here and like the y'all level of questions is real tight, bro. It's dope.
Yeah.
And y'all professionalism, next level.
Appreciate
I want to salute y'all on that. She'll appreciate that.
Please tell them again because they feel like we're taking advantage of...
What?
They feel like we're taking advantage of the people who are mentally ill.
See, that's the thing, right? When you have grinded up to have something that other people want, you know, people don't really like greatness, bro. They envy it.
Damn.
You feel me?
Right.
So, like, you know, keep
Amen.
doing what y'all do. Because, like, rich people book me to go out of town and stuff like that. And that's the way I got treated is the same way how y'all treated me. So, like, That means a lot to me because what?
Man, you
People
know,
play
because
crazy out here, bro.
at the end of the at the end of the day,
Come on, bro. You want a 6'6", 400-pound nigga in the house with your wife and kids you don't know? The man cash at me, and then 2 days later say, "Can I cash out him back?" Like, dude.
I need this, bro.
He said he had something come up. I say, bro. Yeah,
man,
shout
you
out
know,
Real Life Street Star. Shout out Real
you
Life
know,
Production.
we have to treat you like you're valuable because, you know, your story is what makes our platform great. The things you come and tell us, the things we talk about, man, it's the guests that make this platform what it is, not us.
Sure.
We just some niggas behind the camera.
And the fans are gonna want to protect you. They're gonna protect Big Homie at all costs.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The fans show me so much love, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
shout out to fandom.
the fandom is real. But, but you wouldn't be able to get this type of treatment without gentlemen like y'all in new media.
Amen.
You feel me? For sure, for sure.
With that being said, man, Big Homie, man, it was a treat, man. You were very articulate, man. You know what you're talking about.
Thank you, sir.
And we can't wait to have you back. And here's the best part. You are a real life street star.